Today our chapter is aromaticity. It is very important for us because of it is very important for JEE, NEET, and lot of entrance examination purpose. And what is aromaticity? Aromatic compound. What is aromatic compound? Aromatic compound is which compound contain delocalization pi electrons. Delocalized pi electrons. So which compound in chemical compounds contains alternative delocalized pi electrons is called aromatic compound. So for example, in aromaticity, some rules and regulations are there. First one is it should be planar and cyclic. And second one is each and every carbon is having sp2 hybridization. That means each carbon having sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization. And third one is it is very important for us because of aromaticity means whenever these 4n plus 2 pi electrons are followed, 4n plus 2 pi electron rule is followed, that must be aromatic compound. If 4n plus 2 pi electron rule is applicable to compound, that is aromatic compound. So when 4n plus 2 pi electron rule is applicable, that is aromatic compound. So here n equal to it may be 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 up to etc. So I am giving some examples. Benzene, in benzene, inside of ring, 3 alternative double bonds are there. In benzene, it is a benzene structure, and this benzene structure inside of rings, 3 alternative double bonds are there. And here delocalization is possible or not, I don't know. Then do it. This bond is moved to adjacent, and it is also moved to adjacent. It is also moved to adjacent. So here delocalization is very easily possible. So here delocalization is very easily possible. So it is aromatic compound. It is aromatic compound because of it follows it should be planar and cyclic. First one is it planar or cyclic? Then find it. This carbon having 3 bond pairs. This carbon having 3 bond pairs, and another one is 1 hydrogen. Say all carbons having 1 hydrogen, and 1 hydrogen. Here pi electrons are not involved for hybridization. Only sigma bonds are involved for hybridization. So these pi electrons are not involved for hybridization. Means how many sigma bonds are there? And hydrogen is sigma bond, and it is also sigma bond, and it is also sigma bond. So how many sigma bonds are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 sigma bonds. 3 sigma bonds means it is a sp2 hybridization. sp2 means it is planar. It is planar structure. sp2 means it is a planar structure. So each and every carbon is having same hybridization sp2 and planar structure. So it follows planar, and it is also cyclic structure. So it follows first statement and it follows second statement also, and is it follows 4n plus 2 pi electron rule is it follows or not, I don't know. Then do it. 4n plus 2 n equal to 0 means how many alternative double bonds are there inside of ring means 3. So 2 pi electron, each bond having 2 pi electrons. Each bond having 2 pi electrons means how many bonds are there inside of ring? 3. 3 into 2 pi electrons. So 6 pi electrons are there. 6 pi electrons are there. So when 4n plus 2 pi electrons means if n equal to 0, if n equal to 0 means 2 pi electrons. If n equal to 1 means it does not follows. I mean, it is aromatic compound, but it is not applicable because of here 6 pi electrons are there. N equal to 1 means it follows same 6 pi electrons are there. So it follows 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. 4n plus 2 pi electron rule. So it is aromatic compound. It is aromatic compound. So it is follows first statement and second statements and third statement. sp2 hybridization and planar, and it follows 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. How many electrons are there? 6 pi electrons are there. So it is a 100%, it is a aromatic compound. Okay, and it is basic. And lot of examples are there. I am giving some examples for you, students and posits. Okay, then I'm giving some examples. And in this, which is aromatic and which is non-aromatic and which is anti-aromatic? I don't know. Another one example is there. So 4 structures are there, and it follows cyclic. I mean, here resonance is possible. Here resonance is 100% possible. Here resonance is 100% possible. So cyclic, and as well as it is a planar. And each and every carbon having sp2 hybridization. Each and every carbon having sp2 hybridization, and it is also planar. 100% resonance delocalization is possible, but it follows 4n pi electrons rule. It follows 4n pi electrons rule. Sir, how? I mean, I can explain it. 4n plus 2. 4n plus 2 means if n equal to, I mean 4n plus 2. If 4n plus 2 means n equal to 0 means 2 pi electrons. If 4 equal to 1 means 6 pi electrons. But here in this structure, inside of ring, only 2 alternative double bonds are there. Only 2 alternative double bonds are there means 2 pi electrons into 2 pi electrons. Only 4 pi electrons are there. So 4 pi electrons means in between 2 and in between 6. I mean in between 2 and 6. 4 pi electrons are there in this structure. So it is in between 2 and 6. That means it does not follows 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. It follows 4n pi electrons rule. It follows 4n pi electrons rule. That means it is not aromatic compound. It is a anti-aromatic compound. Anti-aromatic compound. And next one is, and here minus negative charge means 2 electrons. Here each and every negative charge means 2 electrons. 2 electrons and 2 electrons. So here also delocalization is possible, and it is a cyclic and it is planar. So 2 electrons plus 2 pi electrons, and here 2 pi electrons. So how many electrons are there totally? 6 pi electrons. 6 pi electrons means it follows 4n plus 2 rule. It follows 4n plus 2 Huckel rule. It is called Huckel rule. It follows Huckel rule. 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule means it is Huckel rule. If Huckel rule is followed, that is aromatic compound. So in this second structure is follows Huckel rule, that is 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. Very very important one. 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. So it is an aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. And next structure is, here plus charge means cation means it is a 0. Cation means 0 electrons, but inside of ring one double bond is there, it is 2 pi electrons. But each and every carbon having sp2 hybridization. Each and every carbon having sp2 hybridization, but here cation means 0 electrons. So totally how many electrons are there? 2 pi electrons. So is it follows Huckel rule or not? I don't know. Then Do it. 4n plus 2 Hückel rule. 4n plus 2 pi electron Hückel rule means if n equal to 0. If n equal to 0 means 4 into 0 0 plus 2 pi electrons. Totally how many electrons? 2 pi electrons. So it follows Hückel 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. That means it is also aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. And last one, it is a very important one. In this last structure, two carbons having sp3 hybridization. Two carbons having sp3 hybridization. So how? Because of according to polygon structure, without seeing carbon and hydrogens, it is called polygon structure. According to polygon structure, this carbon is surrounded by two bond pairs and remaining two are hydrogens. Remaining two are hydrogen. That means that carbon having sp3 hybridization. Sir, how? It is also sigma, sir, it is also sigma, and it is also sigma, and it is also sigma. How many sigma bonds are there? Totally 4 sigma bonds are there. So 4 sigma bonds means it is a sp3 hybridization. It is a sp3 hybridization. Same as it is, and this carbon also having sp3 hybridization. If any carbon having sp3 hybridization, that is not anti-aromatic also, and also that is not aromatic compound. If sp3 carbon is there in structure, that is obviously that is non-aromatic compound. అక్కడ మీరు చూడాలి లాస్ట్ స్ట్రక్చర్ these two carbons having same structure, same hybridization, sp3 and sp3. So if sp3 is involved in hybridization, that is non-aromatic compound. So it is non-aromatic compound. It is not aromatic compound because of sp3 hybridization is there. In our 4 statements, it does not follow this statement because of planar means it must contain sp2 only. But in this last structure, sp3 hybridization is there. sp3 means that is undergoing into tetrahedral structure. So it is not follows Hückel rule, and also it is having sp3 hybridization. That means it is not aromatic compound. Students, very important one. What is non-aromatic? What is anti-aromatic? What is aromatic compound? I'm giving some example, another examples. I don't know. Plus charge, minus charge, there is nothing. And in this thing, what is non-aromatic, what is anti-aromatic, and what is aromatic compound? And this structure, it having 2 pi electrons, 2 pi electrons only because of plus charge is there. Plus charge means 0 electrons. And in this structure, minus charge, negative charge means 2 electrons are there, and 2 electrons per 2 pi electrons. How many electrons are there? 4 pi electrons. And in this structure, 2 pi electrons instead of ring, 1 bond is there, that is 2 pi electrons. But this carbon is sp3 hybridized carbon. And here 2 pi electrons means it follows 4n plus 2 pi electron rule. 4n plus 2 pi electron rule. That means it is aromatic compound. It is aromatic compound because of 2 pi electrons and 6 pi electrons and 10 pi electrons and 14 pi electrons. These all are aromatic compounds. These all are aromatic compounds. So it follows 2 pi electrons. It follows 2 pi electrons means it follows most 4n plus 2 Hückel rule. That is aromatic compound. And second structure is it having 4 pi electrons in between 2 and 6. In between 2 and 6 means it does not follow any Hückel rule. 4n plus 2 pi electrons. So it is an anti-aromatic compound because of all 3 carbons having sp2 hybridization and having planar structure, but does not follow Hückel rule. So that means it is anti-aromatic structure, anti-aromatic compound. Sorry. And the last structure, in this last structure, 2 pi electrons are there. So 2 pi electrons is there, so it is an aromatic compound. మీరు అలా అనొచ్చు, బట్ అలా అనకూడదు. ఎందుకు అంటే in these 3 carbons, 2 pi electrons meet. Okay, 2 pi electrons are there, but in these 3 carbons, one carbon having sp3 hybridization. In these 3 carbons, in last structure, in these 3 carbons, one carbon having sp3 hybridization. One carbon having sp3 hybridization means that is not undergoing into Huckel rule. So it is not aromatic compound and also not anti-aromatic compound. It is non-aromatic compound. Non-aromatic compound. Because of this carbon having sp3 hybridization. Upper carbon having sp3 hybridization. That means third carbon. It is first and it is second and it is third. This third carbon having sp3 hybridization. So it is aromatic and it is anti-aromatic and it is non-aromatic compound. And another very important example. What is that? Okay. It is called propylium cation. Propylium cation. In this propylium cation, cation means 0 electrons. Cation means 0 electrons. And instead of ring, how many pi electrons are there? 6 pi electrons. Because of 2 pi electrons and 2 pi electrons and 2 pi electrons, totally 6 pi electrons. Totally 6 pi electrons means it follows 4 into 1 plus 2 pi electrons. It follows Huckel. It follows Huckel rule. 6 pi electrons. 6 pi electrons. So it is an aromatic compound. It is aromatic compound. And next one is very important one. Cyclooctatetraene. Cyclooctatetraene. Sir, how many electrons are there, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally 8 pi electrons. 8 pi electrons. 8 pi electrons means it is anti-aromatic. And it is anti-aromatic, sir. But it is not anti-aromatic. It is not anti-aromatic compound. It is not anti-aromatic compound. It is very important first question. It is not anti-aromatic. It is a non-aromatic compound. Non-aromatic compound. Okay. Cyclooctatetraene is not anti-aromatic compound. It is a non-aromatic compound. And here propylium cation is very important question. It is aromatic compound. Because of here cation having 0 electrons and how many alternative double bonds are there means 3 double bonds are there. 3 double bonds means 3 into 2 equal to 6 pi electrons are there. 6 pi electrons means it is satisfied Huckel rule. Huckel rule means it is aromatic compound. Very easy. And so why it is not anti-aromatic compound? It is non-aromatic compound means simple. It is most unstable structure. It is most unstable structure. To avoid the anti-aromatic, this means this structure is converted into tub shape. This structure is converted into tub shape. This structure is converted into tub shape means now it is non-planar. Now it is non-planar. To avoid the anti-aromatic compound, so this structure is converted into tub shape means it is non-planar. If non-planar structure, so it is obviously it is non-aromatic compound. Obviously it is non-aromatic compound. So listen carefully. It is a very important question. Cyclooctatetraene is not anti-aromatic compound. It is a non-aromatic compound. These two questions are very important for your entrance examinations. Okay. And thank you so much, students. And thank you so much. And like and subscribe and share it.